Hey guys, this is Andrew with thedirtytank.com. We're in the fish room now. You guys are getting a tiny sneak peek. This is the new fish room that I just set up in the new house. If you guys have been following along, when I used to live in my other house, I had to sell everything, break everything down for the move. We just got the fish room back up and going. Not a whole lot of fish yet, still working on that. We have 9 tanks in here with the plan on adding a couple more. 2 racks. You're not going to look at it too much. That's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about these pond lights that POPASOAP sent me. They've been supporting the channel for a while. They've sent me a lot of great products. I use them. I still use them. And today we're going to add a POPASOAP product to the mini pond outside. I'm going to do an unboxing and then we're going to set it up. I can't wait to add these. It's going to really make the mini pond pop. Alright, so they sent me a box. What's in here? This, I already kind of opened it. No, it did not come packaged like that. But these are underwater lights. So these are like accent lighting that you can add in your garden, but they can even go inside your mini pond so that when you're looking out, it kind of does a little glow and you can still see even when it's nighttime. So I can't wait to put these in. So let's go ahead and look at this and then we'll get it set up. So essentially we have the plug here that has some of the instructions. You can see it says 8 hours on, 16 hours off. And if the green light is on in the back here, green light will show here whenever it's plugged in. That means it's on its timer mode, which means it comes with its own timer. You don't have to buy one. That's great. A lot of times you have to buy a timer and you just have to spend extra money when they could just build it into the existing product so you don't have to buy it. So it's all in one. I really like that. So let's go ahead and see what the lights look like. Can't wait. So this is what the light looks like. You can see it kind of sits down and you can swivel it to angle at different positions, which is really cool. I love that. Now it comes with, let me go ahead and break this thing out. It comes with, I think, 6 lights. The one that I got comes 6 lights. They have a 4-foot one, not 4 foot, 4 light one. They have a 6 light one. And it says in the spacing in between each line is about 1.3 meters. What is that? That's like 6 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet. You guys fact check me on that. I'm not sure how to convert 100% meters to feet. But you can see there is some slack between each one, right? So this is probably about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. But you can see there's extra definitely slack here after I undo it. Yeah, guys, we're untying this bread tie right now. Yeah, that's not too bad. Look, that's about, I wouldn't say 5 feet. That's probably like 4 feet, 3.5 feet spacing. So not too bad. So let's go ahead and go out to the mini pond. For those of you who saw the mini pond build, it is an aquaponics setup. So I did move and I had to tear down the aquaponics. But I did rebuild most of it, so you guys get to see what we're growing, you get to see what the mini pond looks like, and then you get to see what it looks like with these pretty cool lights. Let's go into it. Alright guys, we're in the garden. This is the mini tub here. This is a 110-gallon mini tub. I do have a few layers of the aquaponics system in that PVC tote there, or that PVC piping. If you want to know how I made this, you can look at the video that I made just previously. But in here we have some rice fish, we have some endlers, we have some sad looking tomato plants growing out, some mint, some pothos. Most of the plants that I had in here whenever I moved to this house not too long ago, I actually moved into this garden right here because we just had a lot more garden space here. So there's less vegetables growing out of this setup now, but this is where we're going to install the lights. Some are going to go underwater in the tub. The other ones are going to be scattered throughout the garden here. Oh, and here I have another rice fish tub with a few rice fish. Now let's go ahead and set up these lights and see exactly how well they work and if they make this thing pop at night. So setup wasn't too hard, right? You just got to untangle everything. You got to make sure you have a power source. You can also get solar powered ones if you wanted to, but I decided to go with the plug-in ones because I don't get a whole lot of sun in the area where I'm going to put these at, so I wanted it to be plug-in. Now these ones that go underwater, I wanted to get the video tested just to make sure, you know, we didn't fry anybody. But yeah, these are aquatic. The light didn't go off. It didn't electrocute the fish or myself. So these are good to go. I'm just going to put one in this tub. I think two may be too many for the sizes of this tub. And the rest are going to be scattered out throughout the garden here. I think some lights coming from the tub and coming through the garden would look pretty cool. And guys, it's pretty easy. You get about 3-ish feet of line between each of the lights. So it's good enough spacing that you can, you know, you can get, what, about 20 feet of coverage or so that you'll have. Now, it wasn't terribly hard to set up, right? Essentially, you plug it in, everything's connected, you set it up where you want to, and then you can adjust its tilt, right? Because it does have that head that can tilt in different directions, so you can have it tilting forward or straight up or at you, however you want to go about it. But as you can see, I'm going a decent ways, right? This is about 15 feet from the tub, maybe 10 feet from the tub. So I'm going a little ways, and here I got a mix of hostas, and it looks like some ferns there that I think it's really gonna pop. And if you look here, this is during the daytime. You can kind of see the light, right? So during the daytime, you're not gonna see much, but this just gives you an idea of how hidden they are, so that whenever I turn this thing on at night, we can really see what it's going to look like, the difference between day and night. Now it's about, you know, 6 o'clock here, so we got another 2 hours before the sun sets. You can still kind of see the light. It definitely makes it easier to see them, especially during this dusk hours, I guess. But yeah, in addition to rice fish and endlers, I also have a couple mystery snails in here, and they laid eggs. There are some clutches of eggs here. I got to show you guys. You'll see them later on in the video. But other than that, it's just rice fish and endless. Oh, here we go. So this is actually the second clutch it's laid. I don't know if there's any babies that are hatching. I keep checking all the time, and I'm not seeing them anywhere. So if you got any tips on how you treat and handle the clutch to make sure the babies are, I guess, hatch properly and live, let me know. Would love to know your thoughts on that if you have experience with that. But take a look at these rice fish and these endlers. They really just exploded in their population. It doesn't take much, and they'll really start to thrive and have a ton of babies. Now guys, I wanted to show you this dwarf water lettuce. If you don't have dwarf water lettuce in your tank or your ponds, look at how huge this is and look at all the roots there. This dwarf water lettuce, if it has a lot of light, so if you have it outside in the sun, it's gonna get pretty huge, about the size of your hand. The roots can get 1, 2, 3 feet long. So look at it. This is probably about a foot long roots here, and this is perfect for rice fish. They lay their eggs on these roots, and then the little babies can hide all along the roots so they won't get munched on, and you can really have your population grow this way. So I really like the dwarf water lettuce. Now here's a before during the day, and now let's look at nighttime. Oh gosh, guys, this is looking really good. Those little lights really pack a punch. Look at it. They look really good in the bushes. There's like a glimmering coming out of the water because there's water movement right above it. You can see the fish, guys. At night, we can see the fish. You see an endler there, and then there's a few rice fish swimming throughout as well. Look, there was a rice fish that swam through. Really cool. I really like the glimmer. I really like that it transitions and like moves all the way into the garden, you know, about 10-15 feet to the right. I think it's looking really good, right? I really liked it during the daytime, but at nighttime, it's not half bad at all, guys. I do have a link in the description if you guys want to purchase this light. You guys can definitely do so. But this was a fun one, easy to put together, and definitely worth the money in my opinion. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.